Okay, for those of you who don't know, I did start a digital marketing agency in 2011. It's still growing and thriving today, but I've got a little bit of possibly an advantage here because I understand this industry and this market a little bit. But the point of this video is to kind of walk you through building a funnel, at least a digital funnel that you can start generating some customers and some leads in. And what I've done here is I've done a Google search for the tofu, mofu, bofu image, the top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. If you do a Google search for that, you'll pull up several results, most of which will include some actual examples of like what the different stages of the funnel do and what they are. For example, the top of funnel, this is generally used for advertising, maybe social media ads or content marketing, and you're generally just trying to bring as much qualified traffic into the top of your funnel that you can. And by qualified, I mean people that fit your customer personas, that fit your customer profiles. So we're just going to drive as much traffic as we can to the top of the funnel, and then we're going to rely on the other stages of the funnel to convert them, hopefully, into a customer based on various offers and opportunities that we can do. So, for example, we'll start at the very top, the top of funnel. This can be, and it doesn't have to be this, it can be a lot more. Feel free to drop some in the comments if you have any additional ideas, but top of funnel, blogs, blog articles, videos, infographics, frequently asked questions. Then you get to your middle of the funnel, that's like ebooks and case studies, white papers, video tutorials. Bottom of the funnel can be free evaluation, trials, coupon codes, etc. So let's go through an actual example. Let's say we're doing a top of funnel and we're trying to research some blog articles that we're going to write about, post on our blog, and then maybe there's some sort of paid promotion that goes behind this that just tries to target specific customer personas, drives that traffic into the top of the funnel. So for example, what I want you to do is go to Google or your favorite search engine and just do a search for Ask the Public. And what this website is, or I'm sorry, Answer the Public. What this website is this will give you kind of a visual representation on some popular topics that people are searching for. So let's, for example, because Swell is mainly targeting agencies as our beachhead market, we're going to do a search for agencies. All right, and we're going to go ahead and get questions. So this is going to find all the questions that people are searching for that contains the keyword agencies. And once this is done, it's going to spit out some results to us. As I mentioned, there's kind of a visual representation here. So you've got the whats, so questions that start with what, will, can, where, and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pick out some of these topics based on maybe search volume or importance, and I believe that's what the colors indicate here is how much traffic they generate. You can also switch your view over to the data view over here to get kind of a list view of these. So, for example, let's look at let's find a good example for like a top of funnel article that we can do. How agency retainers work, or how agency works. Let's see, how agencies get clients. That's a good one. So let's imagine for a second that we're going to create a blog post for how agencies get clients. There's various ways you can do this. You can hire a freelance writer. You can write it yourself. If you've got some time on the road, some windshield time, you can speak into your Google Voice or Siri Voice into some sort of Word document and just speak, and then you can go back and proofread later, but just to kind of get the content in there. So create the blog posts, in this case, how agencies get clients, and then what we're going to do is create an ad on social media that pretty much promotes this blog post. But before I do that, I'm going to want to make sure that I've got some sort of pixel or tracking code on my website. So this may be your Google Ads tracking, your Facebook pixel code, Pinterest, Instagram, etc. What that's going to allow you to do is then retarget to the people that visit this post it's going to allow you to retarget them so you can serve them your middle of the funnel ads. Okay. And then once they get into the middle of the funnel and they take advantage of whatever offer or hook that you've got for them, that's when you again segment and retarget to start showing them the bottom of the funnel ads. Now, I know it may sound complicated. It's really not. Facebook and AdWords, or now Google Ads, they all make it pretty easy to segment out your users based on what web URLs they visit on your website. So for example, we would create a custom audience that says anybody who visits this website, put them in a bucket called agencies. And then anybody who visits the middle of the funnel from this, let's call them agency middle of funnel, and then same thing would go for the bottom of the funnel. So I realize I'm probably being, a little confusing here. So let me kind of map this out. I've already done it. If we were to look at Swell, for example, you'll see here where I've created pretty much an outline for a sales funnel. And this is essentially something that I can continue to build on. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a few ad templates on social media. This is going to be mainly towards top of funnel stuff. So 8 tips to making a Hello Thorough business budget, 20 ways to organize your business, get it together, what 4 types of business entities are best for you, free productivity ebook, free buyer persona template. So the first step, our top of funnel, is going to be these posts. We're going to promote these posts, and these are all blog posts on our website. We're going to promote these on social media. We're going to use a lookalike audience based on people who have already, in our case, signed up for a trial. So what we're doing is we're telling, in this instance, we're telling Facebook, hey, we want to target people who look like our current customer base, and we want to show them these top of funnel ads right here. All right, and what we're doing is we're going to target, ages, and this may change, but just for example purposes, let's say we're going to target ages 25 to 45 in the United States. We'll use the ad templates that we're creating up above in step 1. And then in this example, again, it's just an example. Let's say we're going to drop $20 a day. Okay, this could be $5 a day, $10 a day. I will advise you, the more money you can put towards it, the more views you can get and the more return you should get on your investment. All right, so that would take care of top of funnel. Now let's look at middle of the funnel. How do we plan to bring those people back? Let's say they come to the website, they view the blog post, great, but they don't do anything else. So we're going to have a middle of the funnel ads. And what we're going to do is we're going to use website visitors using a custom audience who have not completed registration, which is our main pixel event, but they have viewed these posts. Okay. So again, we're going to target all ages and locations since it's retargeting. We're going to extend this audience out to 180 days. That says we want to keep this audience in this bucket for 180 days and just keep showing them ads, different ads. Hopefully they come back into our middle of the funnel and convert. So you can see where we've got a series of ads we're going to show them. There'll be a cost savings. There'll be a case study. There'll be one for just integrated workflows, integrated system, carousel ad highlighting the most important benefits, not features, but this is a software as a service application. And then maybe leads ads, using the lead ad forms to generate some demos. Again, in this example, we're going to do $20 a day. The goal with this is that they come in and they complete registration. All right, if they don't, they stay here in this middle of the funnel until they complete registration. The last step, our bottom of the funnel to convert, we're going to use the audience. We created an audience called new users, and that contains people who visited a blog post and visited the middle of the funnel offer, who also completed registration. This time the ads, again, are promoting our white glove service, or our migration service, which is just something we offer in our software to kind of reduce that barrier to entry, to help get people who may already be established with other applications, help them get into the software. And then ads to different help articles on our help desk. And finally, ads for our affiliate program. And because this is, again, retargeted, say hey. Again, because this is retargeted, this can be a much smaller budget. Can you say hi right here? Say hi. This could be a much smaller budget. So this could be, for example, $2 a day, because these are people who have already created an account. Now, a little bit of context here. This custom audience we created, we only keep users in this audience for 14 days because we have a 14-day free trial. So we're only sending them ads for the first 14 days they're in. This is the foundation or the starting point for our new sales funnel. And again, if we look back at this tofu, mofu, bofu image, we've essentially covered all the areas that we should cover here. Blogs, articles, videos, infographics, frequently asked questions. The middle of the funnel could be ebooks or case studies, white papers, video tutorials, and then the bottom of the funnel would be free evaluation, trial, coupon code. It does not matter what your business, product, service is. You should always have some sort of funnel in place that helps move people through the awareness stage to the customer and the buyer stage. Here's another graphic that I like to reference and I've used in past presentations. This kind of lays out that tofu, mofu, bofu, where you attract visitors, you convert them, close the leads, and then you generate something that essentially creates a buzz for you. Doesn't matter if I'm in a retail industry. Let's say I'm an interior designer. My funnel will change, but the logic of everything stays the same. If I'm an interior designer, that top of funnel would be things like top 20 design trends of 2019, or latest color palettes for I don't know, I'm really showing my lack of knowledge in the interior design industry, but you get the point. And that would be my top of funnel. The middle of funnel would be something like it could be scheduling a consultation if you want to go directly for the gut shot, or it can be some sort of downloadable offer. Download this ebook with X, Y, and Z for my interior design business. Maybe that's a sample of some of the latest trends if we're playing on that same topic. And then the bottom of the funnel would be to schedule a free no-cost consultation, or maybe it's 20% off your first service or whatever. This same logic can be applied to any business. It's just a matter of how creative do you want to be on your different stages of the funnel. So again, this is all kind of in the vein of just hit it and let it roll. Of course, you never want to start something like this and leave it alone. You want to check on this at least once a week, definitely once a week, and just see what you're spending, how many clicks you're getting, and conversions. Conversions is ultimately the metric that you need to measure, because that's how many people have signed up, and that's essentially your ROI. I hope this video helps you. Feel free to jump in if you have any additional feedback that could help anybody else. If I missed anything, or just to show some love. Thank you.